Good morning. My name is Crystal and you're watching the Deslob student. I finished the butterfly painting and this involved several different days and attempts. As you remember, I had the butterfly stuff video where I bought all the butterfly stickers from the dollar store, knowing I wanted to do a project with them, but not really sure what I wanted to do. And I had a migraine that day, and I was expressing a lot of anxiety about just things in general, and I was trying to push myself to do some sort of creative outlet that I knew would be therapeutic for me if I would just get started. Having the canvas at home was the motivation to do something, but before I could put the butterflies on my canvas, I wanted to make sure that I had a nice background that I could be proud of or happy with. So I poured the paint, I poured each color of paint that I wanted on my canvas one by one, and was able to drip it all the way down to the bottom for most colors. And I even had to put the canvas in my bathtub to prevent the paint drops from getting anywhere. I knew that the ceramic would be the easiest place to peel them up. Then once I did the one side of the canvas, I turned it around when it was dry and did the other side of the canvas with the paint drops. Just letting gravity do its thing and letting the paint flow where it's going to flow. And to me, it's very symbolic because if you remember in those videos, Dr. Joe Dispenza was talking about the law of attraction. When you put out in the universe, it comes back to you. So the paint drops gravitating towards each other is very symbolic to me, because if I put out in the universe that it's going to be a bad day, then I'm going to observe more things that make it a bad day. There's going to be more negativity in my experience, more negativity in my energy and the vibration that I bring to the co-consciousness of the planet. And if I continue to bring negativity to the co-conscious of the planet, it's infectious, and a lot of people will bring their negativity to the co-conscious of the planet, and so that attracts each other. It just keeps growing and growing and growing. But I firmly believe that if I bring a level of sincerity and positivity to the co-consciousness of the planet, I will experience more positivity in my day. And I'm very, very, very passionate about learning this law of attraction better, especially how Dr. Joe Dispenza describes it as a focus and a way of getting intentional, living in the present and focusing on what you want for your future instead of ruminating on the past. I really appreciate that level of mindfulness, and I really want to continue practicing that. So when you see the painting of the droplets coming together, and I had a lot of hesitation on what to do next as far as the butterfly on the canvas. I wanted to put a cocoon on the canvas. I wanted to put a butterfly. Well, should I do a butterfly or a cocoon? Or am I still seeing myself as a caterpillar? And I'm like, no. I'm past the caterpillar stage, but I'm not quite a full butterfly, and I'm not still in the cocoon exactly either. So I was able to Google search an image of a butterfly coming out of the cocoon, and that's why I did this painting of the cocoon and the butterfly with just the one wing. And it's very, very important to me that I recognize where I'm at right now, which is not 100% where I want to be, but it's not where I used to be either. And that's why I wanted a painting like this to be this visual reminder of how I can give myself grace and give myself purpose at the same time, and visualize this future that I want for myself. So I'm honoring exactly where I'm at in the present, which is this metamorphosis cocoon one-winged experience. The last thing I wanted to mention before I go into work here is the butterfly stickers to the left of the painting is symbolic to me, and I didn't know this at the time when I was buying the stickers from the dollar store. And I had to ask myself last night while I was painting and putting the stickers on, and I recognized that I don't have the other wing yet. The other wing is still in the cocoon, struggling to become its best beautiful self. And there's a blueprint of what that wing is supposed to look like. So you can kind of see an outline of a wing being formed by these little tiny butterfly stickers. And these little tiny butterfly stickers, to me, represent all the different resources and people and inspirations in my life. Therapies and support groups and self-help books and YouTube videos or meditation playbacks, you name it, rainbows in the sky, prayers that I've said. Every single little butterfly represents the blueprint of how it's helped me get to where I'm at right now. I can't be exactly like any other butterfly. I can't be like anybody else exactly. And I can't even be like my mentor in the exact way that I want to be if I have just one mentor. But I don't. I have several mentors. I have several little tiny butterflies that help me become my best self. And that's what the little tiny butterflies represent to me. And that's why I'm so proud that they're on there as a visual reminder that I'm not quite finished yet. And I don't know if I ever will be. That's part of the journey. You're never finished, right? But I'm definitely going to remind myself with this painting that the butterfly it's in transition. And I might be a little too sappy and sentimental about it, but it's definitely it's a work of art that I'm very proud of. And I may not know exactly what I'm doing, but I have my little funny pun. I'm just winging it. I'm just winging it. So just wing it. You don't have to know what you're doing. You don't have to be perfect at it. Just wing it. Play it by ear. Just wing it. You completely can do that. And I'm just tickled with how everything's coming together, and that's the law of attraction for you. Everything starts coming together once you start putting it out there. Put it out there. See what comes back. Put it out there. See what comes back. All right, that's it for me. I got to go into work. Thanks so much for your support, and I appreciate you, and talk to you later.